Folks, what's up? It's Pete Thorn. Welcome to my studio. Hey, it's the Keeley Fuzz Bender. You heard it on all the guitar parts on that track at the beginning of the video, as well as on the bass guitar. From the mind of Mr. Robert Keeley, cool take on a classic effect, the fuzz tone. I'm going to read right from Keeley's website. That's best. Then you'll get the details about this pedal right from the horse's mouth. So to speak, the Keeley Fuzz Bender is a 5-knob, 3-transistor modern fuzz using a combination of high-gain silicon and silky smooth germanium. What makes fuzz better? Active EQ. Using 2 gyrators as an active EQ gives you the ability to create massive fuzz tones not possible with typical square wave boxes. Pulmonar amp with over 20 dB of boost and cut at 100 Hz and 10K. The Fuzz Bender is built around vintage Japanese germanium to create its monumental fuzz tones. With the all-new bias control, you control the attack and decay of your notes. Anything from fat square waves to angular fuzz to glitchy Velcro attacks are possible with the bias control. Okay, so that's for sure. The bias control is super powerful. That's the one in the middle of the pedal right here. And I found I could get anywhere from sort of more vintage tones, like all the way at the counterclockwise position with no glitchy, gatey stuff. As you start to turn it up, the sound of the pedal changes. It seems to get a little gainier and a little spittier and more sputtery the more and more you turn it up. And it'll get downright gatey and kind of crazy as you get all the way up. The other controls on the pedal are the aforementioned bass and treble active tone controls, ton of range there on those. And then you got an overall level control and fuzz control. So what I'm going to do is solo some of the parts from the track at the beginning of the video outside of the mix. For all the guitar parts, I was running into the clean channel on my Sur PT15 back there. And for the bass, I was actually using a amp model from UA and running right into my UA Apollo interface. I had an SVT model dialed up, and I thought the pedal sounded great in front of the Apollo and the SVT amp sim for bass guitar. I just ran the bias knob all the way down for the sort of fullest setting without any of the spitty stuff, and it seemed to work real good for bass set like that. I'm also going to play a little bit more through the pedal through my Sur SL68, and I'll have the amp set just on the edge of crunch kind of, and then hit it with this pedal, turn some knobs and stuff like that, so you can see what all the controls do. Okay, so let's get on with it. Some sound examples of the Fuzz Bender from Mr. Robert Keeley. Here we go. Folks, thanks a lot for watching my video on the Fuzz Bender from Mr. Robert Keeley. Keeley Effects, they make some killer pedals. I've liked many Keeley pedals over the years. The guy's been around, he knows what he's doing. This is a really cool take on a classic effect, the fuzz. It's hard to do new things with old school effects, but he seems to have done it with this pedal by combining silicon and germanium in one pedal and having an active EQ and the bias control. It's got a ton of range. I had a lot of fun with this one. I think it sounds really great, just kind of humongous. You can check it out further at the website that you see there on your screen, and there's links in the video description down below if you want to click on those for more info on the pedal and stuff like that. Please hit the thumbs up if you dug the video, and hit subscribe if you haven't. Come back and see me for more videos very soon. I'm Pete Thorn. Take care.